Good morning, everyone. We're down in downtown Syracuse right now. There's a U-Haul building behind us, but across the street, the old New York Central Station, built in 1936 for the then new elevated rail system that went through Syracuse here. And this was used until August 1962. It's Art Deco style. See the mural of the train carved into the stone. So this was used as a Greyhound bus station after its decommissioning. And prior to that, it was a foreign auto sales place. Currently 690. You can see a truck there. 690 goes where the train used to, and you might recognize this if you speed through town. The other side of this has a platform left out of the 4 or so platforms they had up above behind the building. Believe it or not, we're not here today to actually look at beautiful architecture of Syracuse, which there's a ton. We're gonna head back to the car because I'm just in a random parking lot. We're gonna go see Syracuse before the railroad was elevated. There were about 37 miles of track in the city, and Syracuse and Utica Railroad was the first one to lay track in the city down Washington Street, which is just right up here. We'll be exploring East Washington Street. Where is that sign? It's over here someplace. And we're going to compare it to some old photos that I've printed up and see where the tracks went through. And they actually went through here. So, let's go. This is a long intro. Sorry, let's go. A whole bunch of photos here. I printed this one out, and oh, there's it's not a real trolley, but that's a bus. I think I have this corner here. We might have to readjust our positioning, but you almost don't have to cross the street. You can kind of line this up here. You have the two-towered building here with the one with the spire in the middle. And there was one building right here at one point on this side. This is South Salina in Washington. Just take this one building out. I'm going to cross the street just to get a better view. Just standing right in front of the SUNY Oswego building. Most of these buildings have changed on this side of the block, but yeah, pretty darn close. Train would have been right here, the locomotive. And this building and this block all gone. And we have the other one. And I matched this up. I counted the 6 windows on this side, the big middle part right here, 6 more windows. And that's what we have on this red brick building. And then obviously that distinctive gray building right there. And the next one I have is I think it's on the other angle. I should have gotten that shot before. We're going to cross the street again. For this one, we have to wait for this garbage truck to finish its job here. But this looks like it was taken from the photo aspect of the first floor of that building that was taken down, as mentioned before. And we're basically standing in the middle of that building. There's a sculpture here, and just on the corner, I And before we go too far, I just wanted to mention I'm not a historian. I just kind of printed up some of these photos, and they're not even real printouts. I did it on the computer at home, so none of this is professional, but it definitely is my best guess. Yeah, so here's that block. And again, the way I'm identifying this is this one building right here behind that post. That corner looks like the next block over. Like this whole block has been torn down for one reason or another. But that building right down here corresponds to this, and obviously the angle would have been different because we'd be up another floor or so. Because we're looking down at the locomotive here, but that's just about this block. But the next one will definitely have a good landmark, and it's just a little further down that way. So let's head east. So I'm still on this picture here. This last building on this block. Yeah. Again, in the comments, let me know if you know better than this uneducated guess. And look at the picture window here. I would wonder if that window up here would have been changed. So you can see up above that, looks as if it's a curved on top window. Just like that one. But yeah. Let me know in the comments if what you think. And then this other building on the corner would have been that one. And that's why it was really matching with, we only have the top floors to floor 2, 3, and 4 to go by. It looks very similar. What do you think? Let me know. Here's that photo I was talking about. The unmistakable building that is on the left-hand side of this photo, Syracuse City Hall. And everything's changed around it, but it's definitely in the right spot. It's a beautiful building on the right-hand side of this photo. It's sacrificed in the name of progress, I suppose. And we actually have another photo of this same landmark in it. I'm gonna show you that in just a second. Yeah, imagine a locomotive rumbling through here. The days of these traffic lights are long past, but the 20th Century Limited is the name of this locomotive express. Carried passengers from New York City to Chicago in 16 hours. Really quick. And here's an ad I found. This is well after this photo was taken, but 16 hours, first all-room train in America, and rumbled through here at one point, right on this road. Some new traffic lights here, since they don't have to be manned by a police officer the whole time. And again, on the left-hand side, we have City Hall. Watch out for the train. It's a different time. As far as these photos go, I think the one was taken just kind of right here on that grate. That's where I was standing, and then the other one by that Tesla over there, looking out here. I have a couple more. Let's go take a look for some more spots. This next photo is the previous station in Syracuse. Was located on this corner before the Art Deco one was built in 1936, and it stood on this corner. And I'll just kind of superimpose that over the screen because I didn't print that one out. That's pretty wild. I have two more I'd like to show you, but I need some help with them. It's kind of crazy they would knock that beautiful station down. I have two more photos here, and if you have an idea of where these might be, there's this one, the shoe hospital. Couldn't find any information on this one, and there's so much smoke coming from that locomotive, it's tough to tell. And also this one, the H.J. Dick Printing Company, the Coca-Cola mural. There's a little curve in these tracks, so I'm not certain where these two are taken. Leave a comment down below if you know this one. And we'll come back and revisit these places. Look at the brick road. Wow. Thanks everyone for coming out with me and exploring these photos and comparing them to how things are today. It's pretty interesting seeing these photos from like 1919 and the night before 1936, when all the rail in Syracuse was elevated. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button below and liking this video, and we'll be back to do some more. Thanks. See you next time. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing some of the elevated railway up close, what's left, this is the trolley lot out by Armory Square. You can actually see it's one of the old on-track stations up there, which was the trolley that ran here for a little while. You can get a close-up view. Used to be a few cars up there. Not anymore.